You might actually feel extremely disappointed with yourself after reading this book. Hello, namaste. My name is Hariharan Iyer, the entertainer, and I welcome you to yet another book review on my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to review this absolutely inspiring and incredible book ever written in the history of management science. And that book is called Jamshetji Tata, Powerful Learnings for Corporate Success. Jamshetji Tata, Powerful Learnings for Corporate Success, written by two Tata veterans, Mr. R. Gopalakrishnan and Mr. Harish Bhat. I had earlier reviewed another book by Mr. Harish Bhat on hashtag Tata Stories, which so much inspired me that when I came across this book, I felt I must read this book also. And Jamshetji Tata, one of the greatest sons to have been born to this incredible country, who has been the pioneer of the Tata businesses, the Tata Group, which has been around for more than an incredibly more than 150 years. Now, why do I say you may feel bad about yourself after reading this book is because it's so inspiring that you start wondering, what are you doing with your own life? What is that you're doing with your life? And look at what people like Jamshetji and the Tata legacy, which has produced some amazing names, amazing leaders like Dorabji Tata, the son of Jamshetji himself, then JRD, and so many others, and currently, of course, the great Ratan Tata. This book captures the entire journey of the Tata Empire over 150 years, how they got into various businesses. They exited some of the businesses, they consolidated some of the businesses, they kept on adding new businesses. Now, what is incredible is every second Indian is using a Tata product, which is just amazing. I mean, I can't imagine, even as I speak, I'm struggling for words, as you can see. How can one man be an inspiration to create such an empire? What are you and me doing with our life? What is the contribution that we are making? Because it's not just about the businesses that the Tata Group has established. It's more about doing it with a sense of community, a social responsibility, and doing it for nation development. This thing that we talk about in business, should it be for merely for profit, is so amazingly answered by the Tata Group that you create profit so that you are able to create a better community. You are able to develop the nation. You are making a contribution for nation development. There is no India without the Tatas. It's just incredible that anything you touch in India, somewhere you will feel the Tata touch to it. Any product that you use in India, be it a car, be it coffee, be it tea, be it steel, there is the Tata touch to it, which is incredible. So this book captures this entire journey, and it's written with so much passion. You can feel the passion and the conviction and the love with which it has been written in every single word, every single page. So the authors have, I mean, and they literally live the Tata philosophy. They live the Tata legacy. And what they have done is they have divided this book into 10 sections, and they are the 10 P's. It talks about the philosophy, the purpose, the progress, people, pioneering, persistence, principles, profit, perspectives, and of course, there is a postscript to it. It was never easy for Jamshetji or any of the succeeding leaders in the Tata Group to create and establish and build such an institution. Now, what is difficult to do is for one man's vision and one man's sense of duty, purpose to get translated and to get transferred to one generation, then to the next, and then to the next, and to so many generations over a period of over 150 years. That's unimaginable. We find a lot of businesses where within a family, the vision, the philosophy, the principles, they just seem to get diluted even as they pass on just to the next generation. And many businesses just kind of fall apart because of that. But for over 150 years, the Tatas have been practicing the philosophy, the vision, and the pioneering impact, the effect of the founder over so many decades and over so many change of hands in the top leadership. The sense of social responsibility, the trust of the Tata Group, the amount of philanthropy they do, the kind of contribution they make to Indian society, it's all given in this book. And it's such a beautiful balance between profit making and leading and establishing a business model with purpose. So the Tatas have been a genius at business acumen, but never at the cost of social responsibility. Never an average just to hoard money, make a lot of money for themselves. Rather to make the money and give it back to the people many, many more fold. So nation development in two aspects is what the book covers. It talks about how any business like establishing the steel business or the textile business has gone a long way in strengthening the nation and also establishing a cancer hospital, the Indian Institute of Science, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. So it's doing business with a huge amount of social conscience. And I think there is so much to learn from them, from Jamshetji and the succeeding leaders in that legacy, in the chain of legacy. There's so much to learn from them. I was just wondering if I could be just 1%. That also is quite unimaginable as an ordinary human being. But if I can just be 1% of what the Tata Group has done for this country and the world, if I can do just that 1%, wow, what an impact I would be able to create in this world. What an impact if you and me can do just that 1% of what they have done. It's not just a highly recommended book. It is a book which you should not just read, maybe reread, savor it. And it's a book that you should try to live by. The principles you should try to live by in your own humble little ways. And there are various stories of great enterprise, great persistence, overcoming a lot of challenges along the way. There are some very real life, amazing stories that have been shared by the authors in this book. And each of those stories are so inspiring. It was never so easy for Jamshetji, who was born in the 19th century, and to do business in that century and to transition the businesses into the 20th century under the British colonial rule. Can just imagine how difficult it must have been for him. It is such a fascinating story to see how Jamshetji struggled through establishing various businesses, and the succeeding leaders also struggled through various businesses, but they simply stuck on, they believed, and they made it happen. For example, how J.R.D. Tata made Tata Chemicals happen with the help of Darbari Seth. One of the other great things about this book is the leadership lessons that you get. How they picked on the right people for the right job and how they nurtured them, how they developed them, how they gave them their space. So there are many amazing people within the Tata Group who are legends in themselves. Darbari Seth, for example, Sumant Mulgaonkar ji, for example. They are all legends in their own ways. And they have left a footprint of inspiration. Jamshetji was inspired by the Zoroastrian principles, and he was able to translate them into business. So the Tata Group can be said to be practicing something like humanistic capitalism, or an amazing balance between socialism and capitalism. They somewhere answer how to overcome the bane of capitalism and how to leverage capitalism as a boon for society. So thank you, Gopalakrishnan ji, Harish Bhat ji, for bringing out this just absolutely incredible book. And I get goosebumps as I review one of the finest books that I have ever read, not only in management. And I think it's about reading, I would say, reading one of the finest books ever in my life. And I do quite a bit of reading. I like doing it. My profession demands it. And these are the kind of books which add so much meat and metal to me as a trainer, as an entrepreneur in the training and development space. Irrespective whether you are in the L&D business or you're in the HR business or not, it does not matter. You should read this book for sheer inspiration, whichever profession you are in. Because when we go to work every day, it's thank God it's a Monday. Hopefully every Monday we feel that way. And when we go to work every day, we must know that we are making a contribution. So why not make a contribution with a certain consciousness of giving? And why not make a contribution thinking that I'm actually a very valuable person, as long as I'm doing my things very ethically and in a principled manner, and I am making a difference to the world. So we can all take a little bit of Jamshetji within us every day to work and make our little world a little bit more beautiful, little bit more expansive, and a little bit more charming and inspiring for the people around us and for ourselves and our family. So please do pick up this book. I have put the Amazon link and you can order this book. Thank you, Gopalakrishnan ji and Harish ji, once again. And read this book simply to soak in the inspiration. Do keep looking forward to more such book reviews coming your way. You can check out my book reviews playlist on my YouTube channel. Please do subscribe to the channel. Do check out the playlist for other book reviews. Till we meet again, do take good care of yourself. God bless you and thank you very much.